We're here with Ben Watson ahead of Beatdown 14 on July the 4th. How are you going, Ben?
Healthy, happy, and ready to perform.
Now, firstly, tell me quickly, you've got that skip rope. And I've seen you've been doing some, what do you call it, this rope training?
Cool. The greatest athletic training tool, synchronizing RMT rope. So we've got some cool style, even better flow. So watch out. We're gonna have some fun.
You want to give us a couple of examples, some moves?
Super secret. Hey, super secret, but real simple. Throwing, hitting, anything athletic. And what's cool is Sugar Ray Leonard would only jump every 7, 8 beats. And so we do that as well. We don't jump all the time. Because when you jump, your legs come up, your arms go down. That creates a disconnection in the body. As a martial artist, you want to be moving as one. And the beautiful thing is when you don't jump it, that's you moving with one. So yeah, unify your left and right sides, pick up a flow rope today. Check out wildpotential.com. We house all Australian made ropes. It's such a cool community to be a part of. The rope flow community knows where it's at. Peace and love.
I love that tip of the day. We're going to go and check that out. You go by the Wanderer. Where does this nickname come from, and what does it mean to you personally?
Got a funky style and a pretty cool swag. So, and we hit them with the flow, you know what I mean? And they don't come back after that. That's where it came from. I fully committed to chasing down that UFC dream back in 2026, 16.
Mhm.
And in order to do that, I had to, live in my car, live in a gym. So when I was starting to be at the gym before everyone else skipping, shadow boxing, that's when the name came about. And yeah, that wandering star is yet to be identified yet as a star. So still going with the nickname, which is really cool.
You mentioned you made that sacrifice in 2016, living out of your car, using the showers and the gyms that you were training out of. How close did you come to walking away?
The pure passion, the passion for competition. I was fortunate enough to be pushed into triathlons and lots of competitive swimming as a kid, and thanks to my beautiful parents. And from that perseverance, that resilience that I built as a kid, I've just stayed true to that and realized that being a martial artist and constantly looking for better and that journey towards 1% each day has just kept my mind on that beautiful journey. So, yes, there's downs and ups, but that's with every journey. So, yeah, you can't really um, picture or pinpoint one specific moment where I was like, I'm going to give it up. Because obviously, after some losses, especially 9-3, there's a few marks on there that you have the ups and the downs. But if you keep the idea of you're just getting better as a human and you're trying to improve your human experience by going about this journey, you actually realize that those are lessons on there. And yeah, it's constant building process. So yeah, look, COVID was probably the most challenging time and damaging for my career as well, being 8-2. I was going to fight for the AFC Australian title April 2020, and then the world stopped. And that was my opportunity at 27, 28 to become that man that I set out to be. So yeah, that was it's a hard time, but look, I'm back now. Got 9 wins, 3 losses, hunting down for that 10th win. So I think I'm one of the best Australian prospects at bantamweight. I'm the dark horse. I've got submissions, I've got knockout wins, and also I've got late round finishes as well. So I'm always in that fight, hunting for the finish, and that's why I'm perfect for beatdown because they give that cool bonus, that opportunity to double your money if you get that finish. So look, sign up, let's win, let's cash some money and put it all on red.
You are up against a Japanese fighter who's a veteran of the game. What do you know about your opponent?
He's got heaps of wins. And so look, that keeps me sharp. So what I know about him is it's going to be a fight. It's going to be that hard to capture that finish, hard to, because they're veterans. They've been in this before. I'm not going to be able to scare him into like winning. So I've got to be technical, I've got to be sharp, and I've got to be clean and precise with my techniques. I'm focusing on how I can maximize my 1% betters each day and stack those chips on my side so that when that opportunity does come, I'm clear of mind, trigger and shoot that shot or throw that right hand to finish the fight.
You're a brown belt in BJJ? Yeah. How much of your game is built around your grappling, and where does the striking kind of fit in?
If we're talking about martial artists, it's this whole body. So, we're moving as one. Jiu-jitsu has gotten that great base, that ability now to throw my wild strikes, knowing that if I do hit the deck and I'm in my guard, I'm going to be fine and I'll move my way or swim my way back up on top to then finish the fight with a ground pound or the submission. So Jiu-Jitsu has given me so much trust and faith in myself, even as a younger kid when I was still getting bullied at school and stuff. Jiu-Jitsu saved me out of that. And I've just continued doing that and chipping away, working towards that black belt as well. So jiu-jitsu is a great base for life, but also for my martial arts because now it allows me to expand my striking and trust myself heaps. Hey, that I'm not afraid.
That's awesome. My young son does jujitsu and he's starting to do some competition, but he does a lot of other sport. How do you feel like jujitsu kind of works to help you with life skills and other codes?
It brings about a balance of your left and right sides, your body, right? Because you're starting to use your hands and your brain and crossing your center line. And what that does is it starts to I guess expand your structural balance, your base of support of where you're feeling strong. So I love that your son's doing that because we need to empower through movement, through this ability of using our bodies. Instead of sitting down in school, we should be out there climbing trees, having fun, swinging, throwing. So jiu-jitsu is so impactful for intelligence physically. We can have intellectual intelligence, yes, the ability to communicate and speak, but what is your physical intelligence as well? The real AI, athletic intelligence, it's quite an interesting conversation. Because as you start to get better at moving your body, you now might have better posture, being able to walk through your day-to-day life with that confidence on your chest, knowing that you could save that lady and baby or, defend yourself and others, which for me, that was so impactful, being able to sort of keep my family and my friends safe, but also myself. So I think, yeah, everyone, it should be part of the curricula in Australia, England, and America.
New Zealand.
Awesome. Awesome, Chrissy. Yeah, I was fishing there. Get on here.
Every camp has obviously got its grind. What does a hard week in the gym look like for you, and who in the gym is making you work the hardest?
Damien Brown, the owner of Beatdown Promotions, put out a video recently where it was like, as soon as there's a name, if you're a professional and there's a name that you've signed a contract to fight, you should be in the gym. There's no questions. You should be in that gym. And that really resonated with me because you have to be there to experience that pressure, that intensity of being fatigued and still using your brain and your physical body to move and survive and then thrive and hunt for the finish. Um, so a typical week for me is in the gym 6 days of the week, at least once a day. And then I'm outside once a day doing some sort of aerobic movement, flow work, coordination training, and also just having fun, climbing trees, swimming in lakes, riding waves out in the ocean. Out here in the Gold Coast, we live in God's country. It's absolutely beautiful. So, yeah, I'm very fortunate here at CMBT, State Brave brand over here. We've got some really, really, really strong, formidable warriors here. Taser Malone would probably be my number one training partner. That guy just pushes me through to the next level each week. So yeah, it's really nice to be in an environment that is actually focused on improving each other. And under the leadership of Miles, you've got this cerebral thought process as well that breaks down certain positions and situations into moments. So it's kind of hard to always game plan for MMA, right? Because there's so many variables. It always just happens as a collision. And so having someone smart like Millie, he breaks it down and you can actually start to think about what do I need to do in that moment. So yeah, I'm pretty stoked to be able to fight and represent the CMBT gym here in the Gold Coast.
You've got a 9-3 record, arguably one of the best unassigned resumes, right?
Correct. This is
What do you
correct.
think it is going to take to get that call to the next level?
Look, another finish. 9-3, 7 finishes, and also 3 of those finishes at featherweight. So I'm undefeated at featherweight, 7 finishes. If I get another finish, that's 8 finishes with a record of 10-3. And when I'm knocking on that door, and I'm an excited fighter. Look, it's coming down the track. I'm that dark horse of the Australian bantamweight division. Hard fight for everyone. Being a tall, lanky, strong man, and yeah, it's not far away because we were close before. It doesn't mean we're too far away now.
No doubt winning on July 4th is your immediate focus.
Correct.
But when you zoom out, what does Ben Watson's journey look like?
Powering the next generation to go out and set challenges and build that athletic intelligence, the real AI behind how you move your body with confidence and strength. So the martial arts journey for me is improving my human experience daily, and I just hope that a little bit of that can brush off to the others, especially in this my environment, my close immediate environment. I hope to help others out there as well. So looking to empower, grow stronger connections with humans, and have fun along the way. Hey,
Lastly, please can you give us a shout out to your fans of how you can watch your fight on July the 4th?
on the zone at Beatdown Promotions, July 4th, it'll be free, streamed. So hit me up for a link if you need. But also, I hope to see you there July 4th in the stands, Brisbane at the Eaton Hotel. Looking forward to putting on a performance out there. You.
Thank you so much, Ben. All the best for July 4th. I'll be watching. It'll be live and free right on DAZN.
Boom.